What'd you bring the five of us together for, Yuri? We beating someone up? Because I'm always ready for that kind of thing.
It is always the same with you, Balthus. How can you possibly be so uncouth in my presence? Not to mention our dear frail Happy here. Stop thinking with your fists and use your brain.
Who you calling frail, Coco?
It was a figure of speech, dear Happy. Nothing more.
We've been topside for a while, and you guys haven't changed a bit. You really think I'd call you all here just to lay a beating into someone? We're too busy for that. I've got a favor to ask of you all. Oh, and you as well, if that's all right.
If this is the crew you've gathered, it must be important. Count me in.
That was almost suspiciously easy. But I'm not going to lick this gift horse in the mouth. Let me fill you in on the details in that case. Some old friends of ours, rogues from Abyss, are in trouble. They've been caught up in some kind of struggle, and now bandits are after them. Considering the circles they run in, we're the only people willing to help them, which means it's on us.
Got it. Definitely still in.
You should know better than to take Yuri at face value. No doubt much of what he said is true, but I am certain there is another angle to it as well, one which benefits himself.
I take care of my own, that's all.
I think the point is that there are folks from Abyss who need help, right? So let's quit bickering and go help already.
Good point. This is no time for anyone to be arguing with the shady lady here.
How dare you! I am not the one who is constantly scheming at one thing or the other.
Yuri Bird? Coco?
Hey, save some of that fire for the fighting.
Yeah, you can air all your grievances at the bad guys.
Exactly. You're actually smart sometimes, friend.
So you usually think the things I say are dumb? Hey, wait, maybe you're right.
Yeah, but you're funny, so it all evens out.
That doesn't help.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, Yuri, it's time for the thing. You know, the thing to get us fired up before we roll out. He used to do it in Abyss all the time.
Our house doesn't exist anymore. But if it means we can finally get going, very well. Let's do this, wolves. Oh, and you too, Mark. Seems like our friends fled into the mountains. To get there, we'll need to take these strongholds.
No! Enemies! I gotta get out of here!
We're here, and we won't let any of you die.
I fear I'll be unable to bring it down.
Help, please! They attacked out of nowhere. Said one of us had a bounty on their head and told us to turn them over.
They were probably talking about me. Well, that's awkward.
There were plenty of folks with bounties on their heads in Abyss, but no one can begin to match the rich price on yours.
You're the one who summons monsters, yeah? Happy or whatever? Well, time to open up.
You've got the wrong person. I don't have any idea how to summon monsters. I swear.
No, we can't let them die. Thank you. And I'm sorry to ask, but can you please rescue the folks in the mountain too?
The fantastic king of grappling is on the case.
Wait, they think that person is me? Well, I don't want that on my conscience. Guess I'd better. Ah.
That time already?
Huh? Wait. Why is there a monster over there? I must have had the wrong person. Come on!
I'm guessing they'll follow the path to the monsters now, yeah?
It seems news of your beauty has not spread as fast as that of your abilities, if you are being confused with a random man.
Fine by me. Still, do you think that mage was working for the lady who kidnapped me? I guess we'll attack here.
We'll bring it down in no time.
Easy there. You're all right now.
Happy! Hey, you'll be real proud of me. I didn't sell you out or nothing.
Back to work, everyone. Back to work. I have other pressing matters to attend to.
It would seem their leader has made himself known.
Well, I could use a new business angle. Perhaps I'll start by capturing you. You're rather famous, aren't you? Yes, I imagine you'd fetch a tidy sum.
You? Capture me? Not likely.
Normally I like surprises, but I am finding this one to be most unwelcome.
Is it over yet?
Help me!
The enemy is some distance away. I will try to use my sorry excuse for magic to attack.
Ah! What was that? Magic?
Ow! What is she even aiming at?
Didn't think I'd have to be more worried about friendly fire than the actual enemy.
It seems the goddess has not forsaken us quite yet, for I was able to put a stop to it.
Ugh, what's with all the thunder and lightning? Well, never mind. Time to have some fun.
Oh, look. Here comes the big boss. Better get this over with.
Oh dear. It seems my other side has been doing some experimenting, and my magic got a bit out of hand as a result.
So does that mean you can stop it now? 'Cause we're getting burned alive over here.
Apologies. but I fear my meager intellect is not up to the task.
If you think me just some slapdash bandit, you have another thing coming. A burial.
I understand this is how such folks make their living, and I have certainly been there. But these rogues are our rogues, and we are going to protect them.
Yeah, hands off our rogues.
Yeah, hands off our... Hey, wait a second. When did this lot become our rogues?
Someone always gets in my way.
Looks like it's over. You folks go on ahead. I want to talk to these rogues.
Now that's how it's done.
Thanks for the help. Things would have been pretty hairy with just the four of us. I mean, we've got this guy pulling bounty hunters in from across the continent.
Hey!
And this gal summoning monsters.
Not my fault. Also, totally necessary.
And finally, the Grand Sorceress who rained pain down on friend and foe alike.
Even your condemnation is far too kind. I was of no help whatsoever.
Yuri's right. This is one battle I hope they scrub from the history books.
Hey, it all worked out in the end, so buck up.
It was nice to blow off some steam at any rate.
And I'm certain my other self was pleased to do more field tests with the new spell. Though at the expense of my complete and utter mortification.
Well, I've still got my complaints, but I suppose I gained something from this too.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I went ahead and hired the folks we saved. I made it look like I was doing them a favor, and those in debt never seem to ask questions of their saviors. I'd been feeling a bit short-handed anyway, so it all worked out.
You're always looking for an angle, Yuri. That's the one thing about you that never changes.
What do you mean, the one thing? What are you trying to say? What else changed?
You know, Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, so now I haven't changed? Do you even know what you're saying, or are words just falling out of your mouth faster than your brain can make them?
Pretty much, yeah. Clearly B hasn't changed either.
Well, I have certainly changed. Alas, I have lost all of my hopes and dreams.
Are you kidding? That is 100% you.
Don't act like you're not part of this. You're one of us now, whether you like it or not.
Plus, I could use some help babysitting this lot. They call us the Abyssal Four, but now that we're 5, we'll have to change that name.
Psst. Constance, did anyone ever call us that?
It's hard to say. Sadly, my feeble memory has all but wasted away.
We were probably called that. I mean, it's not like Yuri Bird to just make things up.
Hey, what's with you guys? Do you want to be a part of this group or not? And here I was thinking we'd all go out and celebrate our victory. I guess it's just gonna be the two of us, friend.
Sure, I guess.
No fair. It should at least be the 3 of us.
Hey, if you're paying, you know I'm in. Also, you're right. I think we were called the Abyssal Four at some point.
Wherever you lead, dear Yuri, I shall follow, for I have no desires of my own. I will happily feast upon whatever meager morsels you see fit to scatter before me.
Enough yapping. Let's get out of here already.
If this story is to be believed, then perhaps a holy artifact yet remains hidden in that land.
The same holy artifact the first Emperor of Adrestia used in his effort to unite Fodlan. If we could retrieve it, it would go a long way toward preventing an Imperial invasion.
Unfortunately, the area is currently a den of rather villainous scum. And as the Knights of Seiros cannot spare any personnel, our options for procuring the artifact are unfortunately rather limited. I certainly cannot do it alone.
But you are not alone. I will be right beside you.
You will not, Flane. I shall not take you anywhere so dangerous.
That ship is long since sailed. I have already been a part of more battles than I can count.
Perhaps, but still.
I will be coming as well. I have no intention of foisting this task upon the two of you, while I remain behind in comfort and safety.
You surely jest.
I have already asked Cyril to prepare for my departure.
I see now. You had this all planned before you even mentioned it to me.
I did. Oh, and you need not worry. While it has been a time since I last set foot on a battlefield, I can surely hold my own against a lowly pack of brigands.
That is not my concern. I know your true strength better than any. My worry is that our destination lies deep within enemy territory. If something unforeseen were to occur, and the Church to lose its Archbishop, it would be our downfall. If we truly need this artifact, then I will go. Alone.
You speak of the Church's downfall as a hypothetical, yet it is already upon us. As such, it is my duty to set things to rights.
Is now a good time, Lady Rhea?
Of course, Cyril. Please, come in. Oh, you.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I had a feeling you wouldn't like this. Cyril insisted I come, so here I am. You're headed for a den of thieves, right? This kind of stuff is my bread and butter. You should let me help.
It felt kind of weird being your sole bodyguard on such a dangerous mission, Lady Rhea. So I thought another sword might come in handy. I'm real sorry if I overstepped.
Hey, if you feel like you can't trust me on this one, I'm happy to go find a cozy bed and nap the rest of the day away. So, what do you say?
King Dmitri has spoken quite highly of you. I also hear you lead your own private force and are well respected within the kingdom's army. If you are prepared to assist us, I will take it.
I have heard much the same, and yet...
Then it is decided. Oh, and you will be handsomely compensated for your time, of course.
Don't worry about paying me. I know things are tough for the Church right now, so you can consider this one a freebie. I may be a mercenary, but the Kingdom's currently got me on retainer, so let's just combine the two and call it a day, yeah? Besides, it sounds like a pretty simple job to me.
In that case, you have our thanks.
Afraid I can't be away for long, though, or my actual employers are gonna get annoyed.
Our destination is a nearby mountain hamlet. It was once a holy site for the Church, and apparently has some connection to Saint Indek. Sadly, its history has long since been forgotten. But this is our chance to liberate it from its new and villainous residents.
Excellent, Lady Rhea. Let us be off with all speed.
Easy, Flane. I will go on ahead and scout the enemy. You can come later with the others. Ah, and I would like you to come with me.
Glad to.
Cyril, I trust you to keep Flane and the Archbishop safe. Is that understood?
Yeah, of course.
Seteth certainly seems worried about you, Flane.
Oh, this is how he always is. My brother has been captured? Oh, how simply awful!
Sorry for not stopping it, but I promise we'll save him, all right?
The bandits are blocking all of the paths, but which one even leads to my brother?
I vote we take them all out. We'll find the one that leads to Seteth eventually.
Whenever it comes to you, dear Flane, Seteth completely loses his composure.
Yes, it truly is rather embarrassing.
Appreciate the help, but I was actually surprised you came with us. Why did you, anyway?
Honestly, I don't know you churchy types very well, and this seemed like a good chance to fix that.
How sad that this land should be forsaken.
Now we can move forward again. Hold fast, Seteth. We are coming for you.
Be careful, Flane. I fear for Seteth if anything should happen to you.
Brother, we found you!
My apologies. I had hoped to scout the enemy and secure a clear path for you.
Both of your celebrations are premature. We still have to deal with these brigands.
Lady Rhea is so powerful. Does she even need me protecting her?
You're hurt, brother. Allow me to heal you.
Now, let us uproot these bandits and locate the holy artifact.
And perhaps we will get some information out of them in the process. Sorry to worry you, Flane. I am better. Now, leave the rest to me. I shall protect you.
We shall attack together.
Bring it down quickly.
Ugh, they got me.
Do not lose hope. The artifact's value would be lost on one such as him.
A sacred item has been hidden in this land. Do you know aught about it?
Huh? I don't know nothing about nobody.
Have you seen any ancient items nearby?
Actually, I heard there's a shield or something if you go further in.
That must be the holy artifact Saint Seiros and Great Emperor Wilhelm hid away. Let us be off.
We know where to look for it now. We must hurry and see what we can find.
Setith or I should be able to spot it. Indek once had a workshop in this mountain hamlet, though there is no sign of it anymore.
So much time has passed that all has withered and faded. I can only hope the shield itself yet remains intact.
Lady Rhea, I found some kind of shield. Could this be the one?
Unfortunately, no. But it must be nearby.
More bandits. They are no match for our combined might.
Look, look! I found an old shield!
That is nothing more than an old buckler discarded by the bandits. Keep searching. Ah, here it is.
This is indeed the shield crafted by Indek for Keyhole, and later passed to great Emperor Wilhelm himself.
It was made for, St. Keyhole? Amazing.
Oi, hold on! You lot can't just waltz in here and take my shield!
You know nothing of its true value, and greed is all that motivates you. Come, I shall rid you of that impulse.
This shield should have belonged to Keyhole, but Seiros...
That was 1,000 years ago, and great Emperor Wilhelm is long gone as well.
How did I lose?
May you find peace with the goddess.
Fine work, everyone. Let us head back.
We successfully drove out the bandits and recovered the holy artifact. I must thank you all for your help. Truly, the goddess has blessed us this day.
So, that shield is the artifact?
It is actually one of the sacred weapons. I am certain you know of them.
Oh, right. I remember hearing how St. Macuel made him a long time ago.
You are well informed, although in this case only half right. Many people mistakenly believe the sacred weapons were forged by St. Macuel. In truth, most were forged by Indek, then imbued with power by Macuel.
It is said that this one, the Okine shield, was created by Indek for Saint Keyhole.
They were such good friends. Or so I once read.
Indeed, but Seiros decided to gift the shield to the first Emperor of Adrestia instead. Do you know who that was?
It was, yeah, let's see if Cyril knows.
It was... Vil something, right?
Wilhelm Paul Resvelg, the only person to hold the title of Great Emperor in the history of Adrestia. At first, he merely ruled over Anbar, but then Seiros imparted the revelation of the goddess upon him. In the blink of an eye, he forged an empire and raised an army to unite the war-torn land of Fodlan. His battle raged for decades. Much blood was shed.
Seiros and the Four Saints fought beside the Empire at this time, which is why the struggle is now known as the War of Heroes.
Huh. Did you know all that, Cyril?
Don't use my ignorance to feel better about yourself.
Finally, Nemesis, the leader of the opposing forces, was defeated at the Battle of Tailteen. Having achieved his chief ambition, great Emperor Wilhelm ceded the throne to his son, Lycaon. Wilhelm continued to assist Lycaon in battle. But Lycaon perished at a young age, and Wilhelm soon retreated into the background. He relinquished this shield to Seiros, and together they returned it to Index Workshop.
Then it lay forgotten for over 1,000 years.
1,000 years? It doesn't look anywhere near that old.
That is because Uncle Indek was so skilled. In fact, he was the finest blacksmith who ever lived.
Uncle?
I mean Saint Indek. They call him Uncle in some fables, so I misspoke.
Alas, in the present day, the Adrestian Emperor is attempting to eradicate the Church of Seiros. They forget their very origins. It is nothing short of pure blasphemy. Here, the shield is yours. We also recovered other useful items from the bandits, and they are yours as well.
Really?
The Archbishop wishes it.
Just as great Emperor Wilhelm once used this shield to defeat the wicked Nemesis, I pray you might use it to defeat the wayward Emperor Edelgard.
Gotcha. I'll give it to Dimitri and tell him to use it as he sees fit.
Excellent. I am certain he will find a proper purpose for it. Indek's superhuman talent and Wilhelm's fierce will, Seiros' wishes for Fodlan, and the blessing of the goddess herself. All these things dwell within the shield. I am certain it will lead the way to victory for you, as well as all adherents of the Seiros faith.
I'll take your words to heart, too, and make sure to pass them on to Dimitri.
See that you do. I expect great things from you all.
There you are, Hubert. So what's going on? This couldn't wait for a more reasonable hour?
You are the last to arrive. But better late than never, I suppose.
Yeah, well, you know it's not a real party until I decide to show. So what's the deal?
As unflappable as ever, I see. Can I take it from your lackadaisical attitude that you know why I have summoned you here?
Not even a little bit. But judging from the company, you clearly rounded up the toughest people you could find. Just thought I should play the part.
It saddens me that I am not included in this toughness calculation of yours.
Neither fighting or hunting have toughness for me. I am fighting and others are falling. It is a thing of ease.
Get on with it.
Yes, well, setting the question of toughness aside, your task remains the same.
Can you please just get to the point already? I'm gonna doze off if you stretch this intro out any longer.
Then I will do just that. I have received information regarding a small-scale raid on Garreg Mach. The raiders in question are the Knights of Seiros, but judging by their low numbers, they are not attempting to reclaim the monastery. Rather, their goal is assassination. Specifically, they seek to eliminate Count Varley, the current head of the Southern Church.
The Knights. Good. I'll enjoy this.
I have knowledge of stopping assassins. Let us be going with all haste.
I see why you brought the three of us along now. But still, you've got an entire army at your disposal. Why use so small a force?
If we suddenly increase our presence at Garreg Mach, the Knights will realize they have been found out and cancel the raid. But I need them to carry out their plan to the letter, so they might walk right into my trap.
They will be like flies to the flame.
Not sure that's right, but I get what you're going for.
Even if the flies are strong, it all ends the same.
You both remain as inspiring as ever. Now then, as we will be heading out tomorrow, we had best get our preparations settled quickly. Seeing as you are a long-tenured mercenary of some renown, I will leave the guarding of Count Varley's person to you. I hope it goes without saying that this is not a job which calls for improvisation on your part. Keep him safe and whole, and do it well.
No worries, Hubert. Those knights won't touch even a single hair on your guy's head.
That is precisely what I wanted to hear. No wonder Lady Edelgard puts so much faith in you.
Seems like a lot of weight to throw on my shoulders.
If you fight with confidence, you will never be losing. I will do what I must.
Again, get on with it.
Yes, yes, very well. Now, as far as Garreg Mach's current military capability...
Why bring me from the monastery and into the outer courtyard? Is this really safe?
Perfectly so, provided you remain close.
Wait, what's happening? It's the church. They've come for me.
Strange. We had no reports of any excursions. Well, no matter. Our target is Count Varley.
Hurry up and deal with them. The future of the Empire itself depends upon my survival.
It should go without saying, but for now, we need Count Varley. Do not let any harm come to the man.
Mere vermin. No thrill to hunt.
Why do they pursue Count Varley with such fierceness?
He played a rather large role in Her Majesty's banishment of the Central Church. As bishop, he gave legitimacy to her course of action, an action that carried great weight with adherents of the faith.
This is our best chance to eliminate this false bishop. We must succeed.
I am the Bishop of the Southern Church, Minister of Religious Affairs for the entire Empire. Why can't you protect me properly? Of course you would.
To fight an angry enemy is a simple thing, but we must also be having caution.
You're pretty good at this, Petra. You've really never been a bodyguard before?
I have only ever guarded my own body. In Bridget, we had raids and assassins every day. I had to be learning with much quickness.
As the goddess is my witness, this is as far as you go!
Our lives matter not! Crush them in the name of the Archbishop!
You have proved a most efficacious lure, dear Count.
I feel nothing. Is this all the knights could muster?
It is a small raiding party. Likely they sent only what they could afford to lose. Still, I doubt that was the last of them.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
I should be safe here. I hope.
There's the dog! Don't let him escape!
Oh, not again! I can't take another step. You'll have to stop them here.
The Southern Church's bishop is an enemy of the goddess and must be destroyed.
They are not finished. Remain on guard.
They're few in number, but well prepared. News of our raid must have leaked.
They make me sick. Still, looks like the two of us will have to pull this one out.
Aren't you the Princess of Bridget? You serve the Empire?
I am serving Bridget, and Bridget is standing with the Empire.
You know what? I'm glad for this. We've never had a chance to really go at each other before.
Thunder Catherine, hmm? Today is improving.
You really willing to die for this guy?
That's it! I'm going back inside and never setting foot outside the monastery again.
I see where Bernadetta gets it from. Still, at least the guy's safe now.
We finished the cleanup and inspection of the walls, sir. We also cleared out the knights of Seiros' base at the foot of Garreg Mach. The enemy has been routed, and is now engaged in a full retreat.
Well done. That should keep us secure for the time being. Still, you will want to remain vigilant, Count.
But you just said we are secure!
True. I do not expect our enemy to launch any military offenses in the near future.
But if not military, of course.
Care to let the rest of us in on your little secret?
I mean only that the enemy will not soon attack using pure military might. However, I fully expect them to continue making attempts on Count Varley via less virtuous means. Disguising themselves as merchants or the like, and then driving a blade between his ribs, for example.
I shudder to think of those zealots out for my blood. I entreat you to protect me, Baron Barnabas. After all, I won't always have the Minister of the Imperial Household here to save me. The war has reached a critical stage, and his wisdom will soon be needed elsewhere. As steward of Garreg Mach, my life is in your hands.
I will do what I can, of course.
To start, I want you to confirm the identity of every single person entering and leaving the monastery. Also, the gatekeeper must hear of these new attempts on my life and ensure he keeps his watch most keen. That one is far too casual for my liking. Yes, well, enough of this. I must be off.
Of course, Count Varley.
Weird guy, huh?
Stronger than he looks, though not inclined to fight.
He is reminding me of certain woodland creatures. Though he is a fighter of much weakness, he has a talent for remaining alive.
When you put it like that, he comes off like some sort of mastermind. But I guess all Imperial nobles are crafty in some way or another.
Crafty, is it?
Sure. I mean, the two of you are nobles, and I'd say you're as cunning as they come.
Yes, Hubert and Yuritsa are both nobles full of cleverness.
Don't forget to include yourself among that number. After all, I specifically selected the craftiest soldiers I could think of for this mission. When the enemy is neck-deep in skullduggery, I need soldiers who are adept at thinking on their feet.
Yeah, I really don't feel like me and Petra have the same kind of wiles you Imperial nobles do. And honestly, I'd rather not get lumped in with you.
In that case, consider my statement retracted.
Good. Glad we got that settled.
I tire of this. Farewell.
He sure knows how to make an exit.
We should be going as well. It lacks wisdom to be far from the base for too long. But if you wish to be joining me for a small hunt, we will be passing through woodlands on the way back.
Sure, if it's on the way.
This is filling me with happiness. We will be landing a nice catch, then return home. Maybe a bear or a boar.
Yeah, that's not really what I'd call a small hunt. Petra? Hey, wait up!
And it seems we truly are a crafty group after all. Still, facing Catherine and Shamir time and again is a great burden to bear. But I must shoulder it if I am to protect Her Majesty.
It's me, Count Gloucester, Lysithea von Ordelia.
Ah, yes. Please come in.
Thank you. Count Gloucester, I have come here in my father's stead, and must return to the front line soon. But I wish to formally apologize for any trouble caused by the recent events in Ordelia.
Oh? But my domain was left largely unharmed. In fact, if anyone is apologizing here, it should be me. I knew full well what was happening in Ordelia, yet was only able to dispatch a small force to aid you.
It is only natural that a house should prioritize the safety of its own domain. And besides, House Gloucester is tasked with protecting the crucial Great Bridge of Myrden.
Your understanding is appreciated, but for me, I fear this also has a personal component. It is true that I could not abandon the Great Bridge, yet your father has been my compatriot for many years, and I view him as a true brother in arms. Had something happened to him, I would never have been able to forgive myself.
I had no idea you held my father in such high regard.
I have always felt I owed him far more than I was ever able to give.
And what do you owe him exactly?
My lord, you have a messenger from the Federation army.
Send them through.
At once, sir.
Sorry to barge in like this.
What do you want?
Oh, hey, Lysithia. Didn't know you were here, but it actually saves me some time.
You are the mercenary captain who reports directly to His Majesty, yes? Has something happened?
A town south of here has been overrun by bandits, down in Ordelia territory.
What?
And here I had hoped all those rogues had been suppressed.
It's just a ragtag group of anyone who managed to avoid extermination at the hands of the Federation. Looks like they all came together for one last hurrah. Since the town isn't too far away, I was asked to come here and see if you could spare any troops.
I will send all I can, but I fear it will be a scant force.
But surely the Federation will send reinforcements as well.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone's sorta got their hands full preparing for the next battle. Honestly, they could barely spare me as a messenger.
I didn't realize Claude could be so cruel.
Hey, it's the truth. This is just bad timing. All the big names are scattered off in one place or another. I mean, take you. You're all the way out here apart from the main force, right?
Still your tongue. I'll have you know I'm here on very important business.
This bickering can wait. We need to mobilize what units we have at once.
We? Wait, you're coming?
Am I unwelcome?
Of course you're welcome. I'm just a bit worried is all. I mean, sure, these guys are the dregs of the bandit world, but they're still dangerous.
You insult me. This is Irvin Fritz Gloucester who stands before you, not some sheltered figurehead. My military prowess may not be as renowned as some, but I have bestrode many a battlefield in my day. Sadly, I could not lend much aid during the recent disturbances in Ordelia, but this is my chance to rectify that error.
In that case, we should be off.
I sure hope he knows what he's doing.
The bandits have completely taken over the town.
Then we will just have to take it back, one street at a time. Let us split up and work on capturing each area.
We'll seize every last stronghold.
This stronghold will fall!
These bandits are no match for nobles such as ourselves.
Yet they also lack the scruples of nobility. We should proceed with caution. I don't sense anyone from those who slither in the dark here.
I was wondering if we might run into them. Can't say I'm disappointed that we didn't.
Heard a guy could really let loose here. Hope we ain't too late for all the fun.
Great, more bandits.
Let us show them that the rule of law still holds strong in Ordelia.
They're actually trying to reclaim the strongholds? Oh, these brigands need a lesson on when to cut their losses and go home. It is a noble's duty to protect the commoner. I told my son he must never forget that.
And he remains dedicated to that ideal. Perhaps a little too dedicated.
By the by, Lysithea, is my son making himself useful in the Federation army?
Indeed he is. The man's fervor is rivaled only by that of the king himself.
You have my gratitude. That should do it. Let us take care of the other bandits now.
I had thought perhaps you did not like my father, Count Gloucester.
An understandable impression. We did tend to get into heated arguments at the Round Table. Your father and I have strong opinions about how best to protect our own territories and peoples. We are like-minded in that way.
Yes, I see that now. I understand that you often quarreled with the other lords at the Round Table as well.
My quarrels with the other lords were mere petty bickering. Only with your father could I exchange ideas on equal footing.
There's still fun to be had if we can hold this place. So, if you want it, come and take it!
I won't let you fiends abuse this town for 1 minute more. They've taken the Civic Building. We must reclaim it with all speed. Cease this futility! You cannot defeat us! You should have given up when you had the chance.
I must say, I've been rather worried about your father. I rarely saw him at the Round Table since his illness.
Your concern is appreciated. Sadly, I think his long years of overwork have finally caught up with him.
Looks like we've taken back most of the town.
Not bad at all, my friend. A shame that you were born a mere commoner.
We got nowhere left to run if we lose here. Plant your feet and fight to the death!
Did they really think we would let them claim this town?
Lysithea, please be careful. I could never face your father should something happen to you.
Your concern is appreciated but unnecessary. Our victory here is assured. Yes! We've done it!
You did well, Lysithea. Perhaps even better than myself.
Thank you for your assistance.
Not at all. I'm glad the town is safe once more.
Thank you for your assistance, Count Gloucester.
Not at all. I only wish I could have been of more use. Sadly, my efforts paled in comparison to those of you and your mercenary friend here, Lysithea.
I wouldn't go that far.
Me either. Honestly, I figured you were gonna be dead weight, but you really held your own.
Such impertinence.
But it's a terrible thing to grow old. I hope you never have to do it, either of you. But like it or not, I admit I am past my prime. Still, these old bones did what they could.
You were a tremendous help, and I've no doubt my father will feel the same when I inform him.
Please do give him my best, and let him know that we are still the sturdy pillars of Leicester.
Of course.
That said, I am pleased to see your father has such a superlative heir waiting in the wings. Perhaps Count Cordelia might consider stepping down a tad early?
I cannot say.
As leaders, we often butted heads because we had to look out for the interests of our own realms. But once we have both passed on our title, we could simply be friends, and that is something I would greatly look forward to.
That reminds me, you mentioned earlier that you owed him something?
Ah, yes. It's something of a longer tale, but perhaps now is the time to tell it. When you were still quite young, the Empire often saw fit to meddle in House Ordelia's affairs. As I was on the outside looking in, I was never able to discern any of the particulars. But even as a bystander, it was clear that your father's hardships were considerable. Yet, I did nothing. As leader of the pro-imperialist lords at the time, I could little more than stand by and watch.
Your actions are completely understandable. The Empire would have brazenly ignored any protest of their political interference. As such, we had no choice but to endure their tyranny.
It must have been difficult for you as well. Still, I should have spoken out, if nothing else. I owed your father that much.
I see.
I cannot change the past, but I hope I might help your father live out his remaining years in peace. Perhaps we could take tea together sometime, reminisce on the old days.
I'm certain he would love that.
Hey, tea with a friend sounds pretty nice.
Yes, I am brimming with good ideas. For I am Irvin Fritz Gloucester, after all.
Ignatz Victor reporting, Your Excellency.
Yes, come in.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I think you're supposed to say, "Forgive my intrusion."
Right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Listen, Ignatz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been. All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
Oh, right. Of course. Anyway, what do you need?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes, my men have been searching for their base for some time now, and I believe they have finally located it. I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew, and it seems they were indeed a mercenary band, one in the employ of my father.
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse. When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
Yes. That's quite the conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially if my father had something to do with them. Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional support.
Hey, Lawrence. I came as soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am a count now, you know.
Wait, so are we not friends 'cause you're a count?
No, what I meant to say is...
Look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy woman, so let's get moving already.
I will have you know, a noble is nothing without their... Oh, never mind. I asked you here because I need your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
That's it? Well, sure. I'm happy to help.
That was easy. I suppose it does indeed pay to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does. Besides, if just you and Ignatz try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next moon.
Have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent. Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill ruffians, but rather highly trained former mercenaries.
Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path.
They have some connection to my father as well, so I would like to uncover what we can in the process.
Hey, I'm just the muscle. If you need information, you'll have to get it yourself.
So long as you fight well, that should suffice. Now then, we should be off. With my subjects in peril, there is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'll take my payment in meat, please.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham. Hear me well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Helman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
House Gloucester has no need of such dishonest trickery. If our foe is asleep, we kick out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base. I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Say, Lawrence, why don't you hang back and let us handle this?
Do not coddle me. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of curs.
Now that I think of it, we're near the place where Claude's grandfather met his end, aren't we?
Indeed. I think you are correct. Could this group perchance have some connection to that most unfortunate incident? You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right?
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attacking the base. By the good name of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer!
Gloucester, let's get out of here before we get beaten to a pulp again!
If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down. My mother and father died not too far from here. That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, they were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters.
During the period when my father employed these mercenaries, monster attacks were a rather common occurrence in this region. And these monsters took the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
Pay attention, Lawrence! If you keep staring off into space, some bandit's gonna run up and conk you on the head!
Yes, of course. I must focus on the battle at hand.
Now, charge and attack!
All right, that should be all of them.
We can't get out the front! Let's cut around back!
There is something strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
They're trying to get out the back way! After them!
Yeah! No escape! It's funny how you're like a real knight now, Ignatz! You used to be so scrawny!
I think everyone looks scrawny compared to you, Raphael.
Okay, time to attack!
We stopped them.
You? The Count? Where's your father, you little brat?
Retired. I am the Count of Gloucester now.
You don't say. Well, in that case, I'll have to take my revenge on you instead.
He seeks vengeance against my father. Whatever was driving these people? I am troubled by this development. But as the ruler of this domain, I must do my duty and eliminate these bandits.
This is awful. We have to do something. Say, Raphael?
Keep quiet and fight, Ignatz. These guys are serious business.
Now, let us bring it down! Splendid! We have the advantage! Accept your defeat!
Ain't you traitorous nobles tired of beating us up yet?
Wait, you claim my father betrayed you?
Used us and threw us away like trash, he did. Then he tried to make us disappear so as to sweep it under the rug.
Now, charge and attack!
Okay, time to attack!
Just kill me and be done with it already. At least that way it'll finally be over.
I would speak with you yet. I need to understand what has transpired here.
We did it! We won!
Meat party when we get home! And Lawrence is buying!
You all go on ahead. I must speak with the bandit we captured.
There you are, Lawrence! That took so long, I thought maybe that bandit general got you.
We had much to discuss, which I will share with all of you now.
Did you uncover the reason for their grudge against your father?
Indeed. As we suspected, they were once mercenaries in his employ. At first, they were used in the ways one might think, keeping villages safe, guarding the border, and so on. But one day, they were given a very strange order by a supposed envoy of my father.
What was the order?
They were told to threaten any merchants heading toward Regan and force them to turn back.
Yeah, that's a weird one, all right.
The mercenaries felt the same and balked at the idea of raising their swords against unarmed merchants. Instead, they decided to chase a pack of wild monsters into the merchant's path and scare them that way.
Sounds like a good way to get everyone killed.
Indeed, you see the matter already. The plan worked, at first. Then one day they caught wind that merchants were approaching and loosed monsters on them per the established method. An ordinary group of merchants would have simply run away and lived. But one among this group drew his sword and began to fight. This was Lord Godfrey, who at the time held the title of Duke Regan. He fought valiantly, but ultimately in vain. Sadly, he perished along with the merchants he had hoped to protect.
Merchants that included Raphael's parents.
So the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents all died because of your dad, Lawrence?
So it would seem. I am terribly sorry, Raphael. Please, accept my apology in my father's stead.
Hey, knock it off. You didn't do anything wrong.
As it happens, my parents were meant to accompany Godfrey that day. But they had a scheduling conflict and recommended that Raphael's parents go instead, which means...
Not you too, Ignatz! Look, everybody. Kids aren't responsible for what their parents do.
Lawrence, do we know for sure that the order came from your father?
I was wondering the same thing. Your father was always protective of the nobility's reputation, and it seems strange he would do something so sneaky, and so anti-merchant besides.
Based on what the bandits said, I suspect it was someone from our house acting alone. By the time my father realized what was happening, the culprit had vanished, along with any hope of ever sussing out their true motives. Only the mercenaries remained, and my father had no choice but to punish them.
I bet they didn't care at all about what happened behind the scenes. Far as they were concerned, their employer betrayed them.
But I don't get how any of this has to do with you right now, Lawrence.
A feudal lord is responsible for all that happens within their realm. Therefore, anything left unresolved by my father falls by necessity to me. I would also like to pay appropriate reparations to both you and your family, as is fair and proper.
But I don't need anything from you. I can take care of my family plenty well on my own. Besides, I made my peace with what happened to my folks a long time ago. You can't change that now. All you can do is stir up a bunch of old, painful memories.
Yes, but still.
But nothing. I'm done talking about this. I'll still take my reward for beating up the bandits, though. Meat party, remember? You promised me the finest ham in all the land, and just thinking about it's got me drooling.
This does not sit right with me. What should I do?
I think you'd better quit wallowing in the past and go fetch that ham you promised. Best to just leave it be. You too, Ignatz.
Right.
Very well. In that case, I shall arrange for the finest spread of meat the world has ever seen. I stake House Gloucester's very reputation on it.
Now that's the right thing to do.
Still feels a little weird to leave it like this, but I guess this is for the best.
I'm sorry to drag you into this. It's my responsibility, and I should be handling it myself.
It's all good. You clearly needed the help. Still, I always figured you'd be better at keeping your equipment in order.
Oh no, I'm honestly terrible at this kind of thing. You should see the state my room is in. The more I try to get organized, the more chaos seems to creep into my...
Marianne, look out! Ow.
Are you all right? Oh, this is terrible. I never should have dragged you into this.
What, me? I'm fine. Let's keep going.
I'm serious. You shouldn't have any more to do with me. It won't end well.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Marianne, we're supposed to be leaving on our scouting mission soon. What are you doing?
Sorry, I was trying to organize my squad's provisions, and things just sort of spun out of control.
You always do this. Would you please just ask me for help instead of trying to do it all yourself?
Yes, I'm sorry. Why don't we just head out on that mission? I can finish this later.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I can handle a little scouting mission on my own.
But...
I think cleaning up this mess is more important. You'll help her, right? Marianne really isn't good at this sort of thing.
You don't say.
Just make sure you stay with her until it's done. Promise me, okay?
For you, Hilda? Anything.
Great! I'll make it up to you later. I promise. Anyway, I've got some scouting to do. Good luck!
All right, let's get this stuff sorted. Our first job should be organizing everything by type.
Okay.
Whoa, hold on. I thought we were grouping all of the timbers by length.
Yes, I was doing that, but then I noticed some of yours weren't exactly the same, so I divided them up further.
Look, just try to keep everything simple. 3 piles. 1 for long stuff, 1 for short stuff, and 1 for all the medium-ish stuff in between.
I see. In that case, I'll set this right...
You've got to be kidding me. Ow! Again. Looks like we're back to square one.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. Please, you should just go and let me handle the rest myself.
No can do. I promised Hilda I'd stay here until the job was done. Speaking of which, where is she?
Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it?
You worried about her?
I am, actually. Would it be alright to leave this for the moment and go check on her?
Yeah, sure. This pile of stuff isn't going anywhere.
And besides, Hilda's far more important.
Hey, when you're right, you're right. Let's go.
It's just as I feared. Hilda has been surrounded. We have to help her. This is all my fault. If I just stayed away from Hilda, she never would have.
Knock off the mumbling and let's cut through that stronghold over there. Come on! This stronghold will fall!
Spotted by the enemy already? Some scout I turned out to be.
They closed the gates. Is this a trap?
They cut us off. But if we can get out of here, we should still be able to reach Hilda.
The gate leading into the center won't open. I don't understand.
They must have figured out our plan. In which case, we'll just find another way.
It's my cursed crest, bringing disaster to everyone around me.
Now! Rush them!
Great. An ambush. Come on, Marianne. The two of us will have to break through.
This is an awful lot of enemies to take on with just the two of us, don't you think?
I mean, yeah. But imagine how Hilda feels.
No, you're right. I mustn't be frightened. I can do this.
Not sure how much longer I can keep this up. I sure hope someone's coming to help me.
Oh, we did it!
Hilda can't hold out much longer. Let's go.
Listen up. I am not the woman you want to tick off today.
We'll never reach Hilda in time if we can't get through this stronghold. The gate is open. Hold on, Hilda. I'm so sorry, Hilda. This is all my fault.
Marianne, you came! I seriously thought I was a goner there. But now I've got a second wind. Time for a counterattack! We did it! Thank you, Marianne. Oh, and thanks to you, too.
I only hope I was of some use. We defeated the general, but we're still right in the middle of an enemy encampment. We should leave, quickly.
Well, someone's perked up.
I'm so sorry, Hilda. My crest has brought you nothing but disaster.
Huh? What are you talking about? I just got too close to the enemy camp, that's all. Guess I shouldn't have come by myself. Next time, we'll go together, okay?
No, Hilda. We did it!
I feel like I can do anything with you by my side, Marianne.
And I feel the same. Knowing it was you I was saving allowed me to be brave.
Marianne seems different now that we've joined up with you, don't you think?
Yeah, I'd like to think this is the real Marianne. Hooray! The sweet smell of success. I think we're in the clear now.
Wait, is that...
This is the perfect chance to demonstrate how far I've come. Now, forward!
Guess we weren't in the clear after all. Still, I think we can take her.
I won't lose. I can't let my friends down.
This is all I can do.
We won! Now we can finally go home. Thank you, Marianne.
It was a group effort. Now let's get out of here before someone else shows up.
I'm exhausted. I thought this was going to be one of those quick in and out kind of things.
We're lucky we got out of there alive.
So, Marianne, what were you trying to say before about your crest?
Yeah, something about how people shouldn't get involved with you? What was that about?
Oh, that.
You know what? Forget it.
Forget it?
She doesn't have to talk about it if she doesn't want to. All I care about is that Marianne keeps smiling.
Well, I suppose I do feel a bit more confident now. Since we made it home safely, it proves things can go well even if I happen to be there.
Okay, thinking like that is just plain silly. I mean, the only reason I got in trouble in the first place is because I went there without you.
The lesson here is that when you two are supposed to do something together, actually do it together.
Exactly.
All right.
Hey, so did you finish that little cleaning project?
Cleaning project?
Organizing the provisions for Marianne's squad. Did you finish?
Oh, right. That.
Well, that's a big fat no.
Look, Marianne was worried, so we stopped what we were doing and came to find you. Still, it was our call, and we'll take the fall for it.
You were worried about me, Marianne? Really?
Really. Once I imagined the worst, I couldn't get it out of my head.
And it turns out the truth wasn't too far off.
Oh, I'm glad you care. You know what? Don't even worry about organizing those supplies. I'll take care of it for you.
You sure?
You bet! I mean, it's not like I enjoy that kind of work, but I'm actually pretty good at it.
That's a huge weight off my mind. Thank you.
Well, guess that about ties everything up.
Oh, but you still have to help. I'm just doing Marianne's part. Plus, you promised, remember?
Ugh, seriously? Fine.
Thank you both. I mean it.
Well, you three are a merry bunch. If this is how you're gonna approach the next battle, I'd better go buy some white cloth so we can start sewing our surrender flags.
Sorry. I was lost in thought for a second there.
You don't say. What's got you down?
I just never imagined we'd all be fighting together here in Dusker. You come back here often, right, Dedu? I have heard His Majesty say as much on multiple occasions.
Yes.
Well, Dusker is still quite new to most of us, so we will definitely be depending on you.
A word, Ingrid. It's true we shouldn't wallow in the past, but there is also no need for false cheer.
Sure, but considering who we're going up against, it's not like we've got happy days ahead.
We'll be fighting a Dusker militia, right?
Yeah, we've been asked to put down an insurrection, some sort of internal disagreement.
Dusker is divided. Some seek peace with Fargus. Others reject it.
Things have been getting better between our two lands of late, but there are still plenty of folks who can't let the old grudges go.
Hey, I get it. A lot of these people lost everything.
His Majesty still seeks to make amends. He's come here for speeches countless times. Our activities today are part of that effort.
Well, you still seem awfully gloomy if that's all this is. I mean, I get that this is a place where important folks died, but that's not exactly unusual, you know?
There's more. The leader of this insurrection aided the people who killed the late king all those years ago. So, we're not just here to put down some random rioters. Our real task is to arrest the leader and bring him back to Ferdiad.
That man played a key role in the tragedy of Dusker. And he's responsible for Glenn's death.
Wait, hold on. This guy's from Dusker, right? I thought they had nothing to do with all that.
The vast majority did not.
But a few did, even if they weren't the brains behind the whole thing. We always knew some from Dusker were involved, as guides, if nothing else. And the Boar has been working with Dusker's leadership to find out who they were.
Sounds like the word got out. But still, inciting a rebellion seems like a pretty last-ditch effort to avoid justice.
Will you be able to stay your hand, Ingrid?
I will honor His Majesty's wishes. This leader has information we need, so we have to take him alive. No matter how much I may want to do otherwise. We'll uncover the truth and punish whoever is guilty. That will have to suffice as my revenge.
I think there are a lot of people who'd like a crack at this guy, which is why we're here and a certain someone isn't.
His Majesty placed faith in us. We can't let him down.
Right.
If If you three keep acting like you're going to a funeral, your troops are gonna follow suit. Snap out of it already. Hold those heads up high.
You're right. We're here as representatives of the king. And we can't afford to lose this battle.
Well then.
Come on, let's get this show on the road already.
We must help our allies. Permit no casualties.
So they want to keep us out? Fine. We'll just cut our way through.
No killing. It will only complicate things.
You think I don't know that?
Our allies are under attack just through here. We have to hurry.
Be careful. These woods are dense.
You certainly know the terrain. Did you live around here?
Now's our chance. Attack!
My hometown is near these woods. The same woods where the late king met his end.
Oh. I didn't know.
Fargus rats! Always sticking their noses where they don't belong!
They're going to be trouble, and we still have allies under attack.
So this is where Lambert died. And my brother as well.
Do not dwell on old wounds. Come. Grant them no mercy.
It must be hard for you to be fighting in your old home, Dedu.
Your concern is unnecessary. But, thank you.
I like a touching moment as much as the next guy, but we're in the middle of a battle here. Stay focused.
Let us take this stronghold!
I get why they hate us, but what sense is there in fighting their own people?
It seems that wasn't the general we were after. Come, let us go. There's still others who need our help.
Now's our chance. Attack!
Let us take this stronghold!
I owe you for that. Thank you, my friends from Fargus.
Don't mention it. Now get out of here and find somewhere safe to hide.
You've come for me, huh? Well, bring it on! I'll kill the lot of you!
This is the one we're after. Remember, we need him alive.
Dusker has all sorts of people. Good and bad.
That's pretty much the way of the world.
Surprised the boar sent you with us, Ingrid. I'd have thought he'd keep you as far away from this as possible.
This assignment was my request. I seek to put the past behind me once and for all. Why did you participate in the massacre? I must know. Tell me!
Oh, don't play the victim. Those hands of yours have more blood on them than mine ever will.
You have no right to say that.
Yeah. No. What are you gonna do to me?
You will come to Ferdiad and answer some questions. Take him away.
This was a long time coming, and a fine result, seeing as we suffered no needless casualties.
I guess so. Still, I wonder why our target chose to take part in the tragedy of Duscur in the first place.
Probably bought off by somebody higher up the food chain. That's usually how these things go.
Then we must find who paid him.
Right. We're sure to discover something if we follow the money.
Whatever the reason, there's no need to speculate.
Agreed. His Majesty will suss it out.
Yes, let's put our faith in him. But for now, we should tell the citizens of Duscur about what transpired today.
Wait. I must make a brief stop.
Oh? Where?
A lake deep in the forest, where a field of flowers once grew. The area was trampled by the kingdom's army some time back. I want to see if it is recovered.
I could use some flowers in my life right about now. And who knows the next time we'll be coming this way again. Mind if I join you?
Please do.
Count me in too. Felix?
I don't really care about that stuff, but sure. Still, we've got a lot to do, so let's make it quick.
Oh, how lovely. I can't believe a place like this is hidden away in the forest.
I often came here with my sister. I am glad to see it somewhat recovered.
Somewhat? You mean it used to be even more beautiful than this?
Indeed.
Wow. I'd love to see it in all its glory someday. King Lambert died near this spot, right? I wonder if Glenn ever saw this place.
I think it likely. When things settle in Duscur, this field should also return to form. We should come back then, to see the field as he did.
Yes, we should.
You sure you just want to hang back, Felix? This is really something. Might be good to, you know, take in the scenery, maybe think about your brother.
No thanks. Remembering the past is important, but the present gives me all the direction I need. Namely, the duty to protect the same things Glenn did before me.
You mean Fraldaria's territory itself?
No. Well, yes. Obviously I have a duty to protect my home, but my brother didn't really do that. I mean the future of the kingdom itself. Which that fool will probably try to shoulder all on his own. So I guess they're pretty much the same thing at this point. Anyway, keep that to yourself. And don't you dare tell the boar.
Sure thing.
Good. You know, I don't really care much for flowers, but this isn't so bad.